This is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and we're back at it with Nova Drift. Because even though we did encounter the first of one of the new bosses, we've yet to encounter the other one. Not to mention, we still haven't fought them in their actual debut waves. And so, I'm gonna do part 2. Now, I do hate these guys as my starting enemies because they're pretty darn tanky. At least I took down one of them. With that done, I'm not gonna pick up Torrent because I have heard rumors that there is now a new kind of build which may just be viable. It is, of course, Singular Strike Torrent. Yeah, it's a weird build. But if things go well, it may actually be a fun experience. Now obviously I'm gonna be using Amp because I like that extra damage. Ouch. I do have to keep my distance and take out the small fry as well as the gyro gun. With that done, I can now pick up Assault. And this should give us more than enough DPS for the early game. Uh-oh. Here we have Ceratotitan. We fought this guy before again. And I mean, he is a tough boss, like usual. He's a lot tougher than Spitfire, even in his buffed up form. Several months of waiting and Spitfire still falls short in terms of being a boss against Ceratotitan. Now that's done, we can take care of these guys. That's a bunch of wardens. Ow. There goes my shield. Well, let me get a bunch of upgrades. Nice. 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 And nice. Now that I've taken a bunch of upgrades, I can just take care of these guys. With that done, I can now pick up Velocity. This will give my weapon extra range, which I appreciate. Uh-oh. We're back at it with those discolored, weird looking colors of the bolt throwers. Now I'm not gonna pick up the other blast radius stuff because they're kind of redundant in my opinion. Instead we'll be taking Magnitude, which is not redundant. Another upgrade. Now we can pick up Snipe. This will give us a whole lot more range. Let's get up close to these mines and detonate them. Oh shit. Let's get up close and burn away these enemies. Now that's done, we can pick up power reserves. Nice, I got a reroll. Let me take up focus fire now. And finally we have Fusillade. And holy shit, that's a lot of projectiles. I've now turned into a cuttlefish octopus stuff. Not too sure which has more tentacles, but I sure do have a lot of tentacles. Let me take a payload. And the skirmish is also pretty good. I do like Terminate after all. I'm gonna make sure I get a lot of the experience orbs. Unfortunately, some inevitably get wasted. Now we're gonna pick up Strafe. Welp, it's wave 40. Oh shit! Oh god. Whoa. He's got it with the new music. Gotta watch out. Oh shit, gotta avoid it. Gotta avoid that. Yes. Oh no. This guy is gonna be quite a tough cookie to deal with. Ow, ow. Already took a shit ton of bullets. I do not want to get caught up in his rear thrusters. I kind of wish there was more time to telegraph his lightning strike attacks before he actually deploys them. I also really gotta watch out for those missiles of his. Those things are horrifyingly nasty. Ow! This guy really does have the PhD in bullets, doesn't he? Oh no! That could have gone terribly badly. Wow! God damn! I got bruised up by Dreadnought. Now we're gonna try the same build again and try to figure out a weakness of this guy. I hear it's those red parts of him which are the weakness. Holy shit. Early game with a weak weapon. He is very scary, honestly. Perhaps I underestimated him. I'm gonna pick up these things again. So turns out close range builds really do not stack up well against him. Oh look, it's our buggy friend back. Nice. Ceratotine is a surmountable foe. But I really don't know if I can say the same for Dreadnought early game. Like, goddamn, I got my ass whooped. Let's get our Ataraxia, Hallstrand, Volley. And I mean, I could take Absorption, but Rapid Fire is also pretty cool. Magnitude, of course. Uh-oh. I also really like his new music track. I wish I got to listen to it better before he completely annihilated me. Then it is Warpath. Let me take care of these guys. Ow. Next up, we're gonna be taking Blast Radius. Just to make sure I can deal with those snakes better. Okay, now that's done, we can take up Skirmish. Keep your distance from Hammerheads. Time to burn away the Tracers again. And we also get Velocity, which is neat. Now that's done, we can take Stabilization. Hopefully I encounter Power Reserves, and it's wave 40 again. Oh. This time it's good old Station Omega. Kinda wish it was Dreadnought again so that I could take him on and have a rematch. I sure do hope I'm not noobish enough to be taken down by Station Omega. I've fought this guy before, and while I've had my fair share of casualties, thanks to him, I've taken down a whole bunch of Station Omegas before. So I shouldn't be faltering to him, should I? Let's get inside of him and take these vulnerabilities and boof, snuff the tragic Station Omega. Oh look, it's the annoying Vanguard. Never really liked you. I do like you, Power Reserves. You are cool. Now that's done, we can pick up Terminate. This should give me some extra fire rate, and technically extra DPS as well. Let's take up Mastery. Now that's done, we can reroll, and let's take Fusillade first. Because then I'll look like a proper old cuttlefish. Next up, we'll take Snipe. I do appreciate some extra range on Torrent. Ow. Now that's done, we can take up Kinetic Boost. Just because eventually I may think of getting Apotheosis. Now that's done, well, these mods are not very good, are they? But Juggernaut, on the other hand, is pretty cool. We're getting closer to wave 60. So far, I'm still not sure if it's gonna be It's gonna be Scion or Dweller. Well, let's take Singular Strike, and this is the new build. We have done it, boys. Wow, this thing is weird. And to be frank, I do kind of enjoy it. It's got a surprising amount of blast radius onto it. Now let's take Strafe. Because I do like that. Okay, you're going down, Juggernaut. This is such a weird build. Okay, it's Scion again. Unfortunately, this build does require extra precision. Because it's only those two little... Because it's only gonna have 2 bullets at a time in a volley. Let's take Essence Sap. And well, I still wish I fought Dweller there. Well, let's look for shield cooldown. Okay, there we have it. This build is very interesting, isn't it? This build really is interesting, isn't it? I may actually want to try Homing Strike. We're getting closer to wave 80. Uh-oh. There we go. Now let's get targeting, and hopefully with that, we're gonna get Homing Strike. Because I do have a hunch Homing Strike could be good with Singular Strike. And turn it into a weird octopus hybrid. Gotta keep out. Okay, wave 80. There he is, Warbringer. So far, the only difference I've seen is he's a lot bigger. And I guess those Mega Mines of his are also a lot tankier. But otherwise, he still feels like good old Punch Face. I also hear that he is less vulnerable to AoE builds, which may explain why he's not getting cheesed up as much as I thought he would. With that said, he still died. But to be fair, bosses are supposed to be surmountable enemies. Even so, I do kind of wish he put up more of a fight. And there we have it, Homing Strike. And well, I thought this would be a lot more epic. Whoa. This is interesting. Homing Strike is interesting as hell. I don't want to say it's good, but it's interesting. Oh look, it's Champion Juggernaut, who also died pretty darn quickly to my build. So maybe this build is more powerful than I give it credit for? Oh shoot. Next up, I'm not too sure about these mods. Let's reroll and see what else I can get. Not many viable options, I'm afraid. Oh, Cruiser, it's Scion again. There we go. Scion is also down. Again. Gotta say, I think I'm warming up to the Homing Strike. Wow. Let's take Polar Inversion and turn this into a meat hook. Here we go again, Scion. This is gonna be the third time I'm fighting Scion, and I still haven't fought Dweller yet. Will he even show up? I guess I could take Volatile Shield. Homing Strike is really weird. But I kinda like it, to be honest. Well, I don't know what to take now. I guess I'll take Focus Shield. Oh, Cruiser. Nice. Well, I can take Candescence now, which may hopefully lead to Corrosion, and Corrosion is awesome on Torrent. I was honestly getting hyped up for Dweller to show up, but nope. Now we can take Deadly Wake. Oh, Cruiser. Ouch. Ooh. Oh, Cruiser. Yo, cruiser. The black hole comes again to steal my experience. Ow. You just managed to escape. Well, I guess I could take agility. Just to rotate faster. Uh-oh. There he is. He even face tanks a freaking meteor. I wish he got more of a telegraph. Nah, he's gonna zoom off. Ooh, there we go. That was a pretty tough fight. But at least I can take him down now. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure if I'll ever encounter Dreadnought, Dweller, in his debut wave. There's Tempest Break. Oh, cruiser. Time to fight Spitfires again. Nice. Okay, time to fight Scion and Celestial together. Nice. Okay, that was... Okay, Scion's hitbox seems to be kind of weird. I thought I was gonna collide with him, but thankfully not. Fortunately, these Shredder Mines are gonna give me a nuisance, aren't they? Oh, wait, I have Apotheosis, so... Never mind, I take it back about colliding with Scion itself. Nice. Well, we have some interesting options now. We can take corrosion. Uh-oh. We fight him again. This guy's definitely got a way of ending the crap out of your leaf on the wind streaks. Uh-oh. There goes one of his... Oh, there goes one of his gun pods. Oh, frick. Haha! Got inside of you and took you out. Gotta say, I'm warming up to Dreadnought now. Although those red guns are still weird. I wish they were white. Okay, they're not guns, but more like attack pods. Oh, cruiser, here we go again. You deserve that, honestly. Nice. I just cheesed them thanks to Apotheosis. Now that's done, let's reroll until I can find something. Like weaponized shields, for instance, is something I do enjoy quite a bit. Oh god, here we go again. Time to become a bit more experimental and try to see if we can get behind him without taking too much damage. Okay, he's boosting off, which means his engines are gonna be really dangerous. Oh. Oh, wait. Going behind Dreadnought is generally ill-advised, I'd say. Not really sure how to tackle his rear pods. Maybe that's something you have to be very careful about. Or maybe you don't do it at all, but either way, he's definitely a nuisance. So now we're gonna give it one more try to see if we'll encounter Dweller. So this time, we are gonna go with something more conventional, I'd say. And by conventional, I really do mean it. Because this is one of the most conventional builds you'll ever encounter. Okay, it's not too conventional, but it's still pretty conventional. Okay, enough with the conventionception. Let's get Reflect. Because the build we're going for right now is Solar Heart Barrage Split Shot. And I went for Reflect just because it's got a shit ton of shield. Now I'm gonna be taking Firefly just because of the damage resistance on this thing is pretty good. And it's got the fire engine. I do like Firefly's engines though. They look neat. And look at that, we got Spitfire. Maybe this time he won't fold. Oh, I also noticed that Firefly's engines are a lot smaller. Okay, gotta watch out for that lance. This lance is pretty darn dangerous. Ow. I took a heavy hit there. You can still avoid Spitfire's attacks by screen wrapping. Okay, gotta keep out. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out for that lance. I hear it say it deals a shit ton of damage. Okay, I will give Spitfire this. It is a lot more threatening than before, but not too sure if it's enough. Okay, let me get Magnitude. Oh yeah, I think Firefly's thrusters got nerfed heavily. I can pretty confidently say it used to be much bigger in the past. Now let me take regeneration because I need shield regenerative shields as well. And I guess I could take rapid fire and volley. I should be on my way to barrage. Let's take a focus fire now, and well, we sure do have a bunch of bullets. Next up, stabilization will be pretty useful. Now, don't get me wrong, Firefly's thrusters can still do some damage. Okay, now that I got burst fire, I think I'm eligible for barrage. Okay, agility. Ow. Nice, thank you, Comet. Now we can take Fusillade, and that gives us a whole lot more projectiles. Now that's done, we can take Velocity. I always appreciate it when Recursor is playing in the background. It's an amazing track that I never get tired of hearing. That being said, I do wish it showed up later down the game. Next up, we're gonna take Shield Durability. Because we are obviously gonna go for Omni Shield. Okay, wave 40. And it's good old Station Omega again. Station Omega! I gotta love the text which just shows up and exclaims at the freaking boss, but I have heard complaints from the players in the community saying that there should be more flavor put into them. And I see it. I see the criticism. Okay, now we have Barrage. And now we got a Gatling gun. Let's get inside and just pelt away. It really does feel like a minigun, doesn't it? Right now though, I took Snipe just because I need some extra range on this guy. Uh-oh. I hope I don't get mangled up. Circling around tracers is always a decent strategy. Well, unless you're fighting too many of them. But in that case, nothing is gonna save you. And if you're wondering why I keep inhaling and stuff, it's because I suffered common cold. And even though I am better than before, I still am not fully out of the woods. This guy's sure taking his time. Now we can take payload. Now we're gonna take barrier, I guess. Because I don't want my Omni Shield to go away in just one fell swoop. Let's take Strafe. Because why not? Strafe is usually a pretty good option. Nice, now we have Omni Shield. Now I have a shit ton of shields. We'll also be taking Bravado. Uh-oh, double Spitfire. Well, Comet took out one of them, and I took out the other one. Uh-oh. Is this it? Is this the funny crab boss? He's here. Whoa. I'll take out his rear. I'll take out that meaty... I'll take out his big minion. One of his big minions is dead, but he deployed that giant Celestial Surge attack, which could be a nuisance. That's what. Hopefully I don't die. Wow! That looks familiar. That looked like Space Invaders. Whoa! This is super cool. And even the soundtrack feels Space Invaders-esque. Let's see if going above him is a decent idea. Okay, he's dashing away. The crab rave is real, boys. The crab rave is absolutely real. Wow. Okay, he's angry. I mean, the boss himself is pretty darn tanky. There we go. Dweller is down. And holy shit, it surpasses Scion. Scion may be more dangerous with its lance, but this boss is a lot more exciting with its minions. It's a freaking rave party. In fact, I think Chimeric made it just for being a rave party, and I don't blame him. It's a freaking awesome boss fight. And I still felt like I could take him out. He didn't feel overpowered. Now obviously the main guy himself didn't do anything, but his minions were definitely carrying him. I do kind of wish the main boss himself had his own attack, but even so, it is an awesome boss fight. His minions were doing a bunch of stuff, like it wasn't just one type of minion or two, there were 3 or even 4. Now, let's take up hypermetabolism. I do like that. We'll also be taking up reflexive shield. Gotta love that as well. Shield cooldown, volatile shield, and core shielding. Now, aside from Sanctuary, my shield is pretty much maxed out. Not gonna get much more shields than this. And honestly, I do not want to use the carrier body just for the 10% extra shields, because that body is slow. Firefly, on the other hand, is pretty fast. It may not have as much shield, but it's still a pretty durable body for its speed and relatively small size. Uh-oh. Time to fight Warbringer once more. Let's take a Revelation and let's see how this goes. Okay, there he is. He's going down. Now this build actually allows me to showcase a bunch of the new abilities of the boss, even if Warbringer himself wasn't really doing much new. Time to take out these guys. There we go. Huh. I still had to take Warpath. That's neat. I still want to take Solar Heart though. But first I need some masochisms. Yeah, they definitely nerfed the Firefly thrusters. Old Firefly would have burnt this guy to the ground several seconds prior to this version. But I do understand why they nerfed it, because there was this build where you could make out of Firefly, and holy cruiser, it didn't take much for it to become overpowered. It's a pretty easy way of getting hyper scores. Like, just take Apotheosis, everything that'll give you extra trust, the Candescence tree, and you're set. You can just stock up on Ataraxia, and you'll have a pretty darn effective build. So I see why they nerfed it. Then again, not the best at deciphering stuff, so maybe it hasn't been nerfed, and maybe it's always meant to be that small. Well, these mods are whatever. I am looking for... I mean, Gemini Protocol is also decent. Okay, we're reaching wave 95, and we have a bunch of hammerheads. Okay, it's the good old hammerheads showing up one by one wave, which I despise a lot. I really wish this thing gets deleted once and for all. When Chimeric makes more changes with this experimental branch. At least I got Warpath now. Now I can take down these guys. Now that's done, we can take care of these guys. Well, time to fight Glaucus. And honestly, I thought this game would lag a lot more now. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still rather laggy, but I honestly expected much worse lag. Gotta keep my distance from this guy and take advantage of that snipe bonus. Uh-oh. Oh, cruiser. Gotta get out of there. Nice, I got a reroll. But this guy definitely is... This is definitely taking its time for me to take out Glaucus. Because it doesn't have Solar Heart just yet. There we go. Just about had enough of ya, big sea dragon. Now we can pick up Mastery. Another pretty darn good mod. Gonna give me extra fire rate and damage. along with projectile size and blast radius. Well, okay, found triple solar heart. Not too sure if I can take it on though. So later, I guess. I'm seriously hoping for something cool like masochism. Masochism's the thing that I'm really missing. Nice, took care of that. But we gotta take care of double juggernauts. Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna take Hull Strength anyways. Just because I can. It doesn't really lead to a Malice. Now we're gonna take Obsession. Uh-oh. Time to fight the bulwark. I gotta say, this guy is also kind of a boss. Like, you're gonna have to take your sweet time to destroy him. Well, this is tragic. I'm afraid I'm gonna have you banish you, tree. Well, well, well. We got Solar Heart, but we still not got Masochism.
About fun work.
I think that's Adrenal Module kicking in. Then again, not too sure. Okay, yeah, it's definitely kicking in. You know what? Fine, I've had enough of not having enough damage. Now this does mean that my shields are gonna get depleted whenever I fire, but I'm definitely gonna have increased DPS. Yeah, the damage increase is very obvious. Time to take out Warbringer. Wow. I actually folded them easier than with the older Warbringers. Okay, gonna take Absorption, just because I really don't have much else I can pick. In all honesty, that was probably a waste of an evolution point. Okay, time to take out this Celestial before I go for the Juggernaut itself. Never mind, I'm gonna take him out both in one fell swoop. Now that's done, we can take care of these guys. Nice, I got a reroll. Unfortunately, it still didn't amount to much. Blast radius, I guess. And holy crap, this game refuses to give me masochism. Did I banish it by accident? I did not. Nice. Let me take conversion and well, this is just tragic. Had no choice but to take some Evo niches. Why does this game refuse to give me masochism? Okay, gotta get out of the way. Finally, Challenger. What the heck? I got a Warbringer sandwich. I guess you can say this is a knuckle sandwich. Frick these guys. Huh. The knuckle sandwich was pretty tough, but I ate it up. With that being said, I still didn't get masochism. But I do notice an increase in my DPS and I like it. Uh-oh. Well, let's take double tap. Okay, now it's the... Okay, now my shield is going down even when I don't fire. This totally isn't marking the beginning of the end for my run. On the plus side, I definitely do have more than enough DPS. Gotta take my time to regen. Uh-oh. That was probably a bad move. They got the Juggernaut. Then the Bulwark. I seriously despise this. Okay, now I get some rerolls. Taking care of those guys. Now I gotta let my shield come back. Uh-oh. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Then I got this. I have had it with the game. Why do you refuse to give me masochism? I didn't even banish it. I got a bunch of hyper boosts, but no reroll. This is insanity. Take care of those guys now. It's also been a while since I fought Dreadnought again. Wow, that's a whole bunch of off-screen deaths. Turns out it's one of those starfish patterns which got folded. Oh god. Why? Why does this formation exist? Well, that was some careless maneuvering. And so there you have it! I finally encountered all of the new bosses in their respective debut waves. I gotta say, they're pretty cool. Like, I thought they would be pretty pathetic, but they're actually really cool. Especially Dweller, with the whole rave party. Now, unfortunately, this build seems like it was just not meant to be. But with that being said, my name is Excalibur Heavy Battlecruiser, and as always, may the forks be with you all.